it. I'm Anna Morgan, your career BFF. We are concluding the 24 days of job search activities for career changers and job seekers. And I can't believe that I have gone live 24 days. I missed one day. I took a Sunday day of rest. So I follow what I preach. And sometimes we need a little rest. So I know this is a super busy time for everyone. Many people are out grabbing last minute gifts, wrapping, making food, doing all the things to hopefully get ready to spend some time with friends and family during the holiday season. So do you want to take a moment to honor all of those people that have lost someone this year, that have dealt with family members that have dealt with illness or sickness, or that have been isolated from their loved ones? Just sending lots of love to those folks, single parents. Not everybody has a traditional holiday experience. So this is also an invitation to remember to check in on people during this time, because while it may be a time of celebration and gratitude for some, it can be a very lonely and stressful time for others. So just a little PSA and kind of mental health reminder to check in on friends and family, and even, second and third degree kind of friends and acquaintances that you kind of have that intuitive pull that, hey, maybe I should reach out to them. It's always a good idea. Pamela, hello. Thank you so much for the support. My suggestion for today is to wrap up this Advent calendar of activities to do a gratitude post, and you can either share about the gratitude of things that you've learned this year. You can show gratitude for mentors or connections that have influenced you, educated you, facilitated connections or conversations, and just a really great way to, share your gratitude and highlight other people. Because if you've stuck around on these lives, you know that I am all about sharing the love and highlighting people that have really impacted you. And so today I was going to, share a little bit about some of my close connections and friends that have been really pivotal and influential in my life this past 12 months. And one of those is my dear friend, Dan Roth, and past client that is actually going to pop on live and join me now. And one of the exciting things last year was Clubhouse. And there was so much conversation and collaboration happening on Clubhouse. And myself and June and Harlany, Jessica Smith and Jessica Williams, we ran a Clubhouse room for about 9 months. And that's where I first was introduced to Dan, and not that Dan Roth, like the author on LinkedIn, but the Dan Roth, who is an amazing leader, a great husband and father to 2 twin girls. And through our networking and getting to know each other, I have been able to get to know him and support him in his job search journey and career pivot, from being in project management and professional services to now being a recruiter with a top employer at Amazon. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and add him to the screen.
Say hi, Haley.
Hi, Haley. There we go. We got Dan Roth and Haley in the house. Is Santa ready for the girls, Dan?
Oh, Santa. God, Santa went overboard this year. No, keep that out of your mouth. Keep it out of your mouth. And then,
hey, Manny, good morning. Happy holidays. Grateful for you. You were one of the guests on our Clubhouse stages. So I'm wanting to highlight all of the amazing people that I've had an opportunity to collaborate with. And you are definitely one of them, and inspired by the work that he does always. And the amazing Junette is in the house. Thank you so much. June has always been my cheerleader to get me more active on live. So I so appreciate that. Yes, 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 yes. So Santa went overboard, right, Dan?
So I took it upon myself to try to win Christmas, which as a Jewish human being is very difficult to do. So,
Oh yeah,
what,
here I am talking about Santa, forgetting that you don't celebrate Christmas. I
well, so
apologize.
interesting fact, I always have. My
Okay.
father grew up very poor, and when my brother and I were born, he decided that he wanted us to have everything that he didn't.
Okay.
Now, the flip side of that is all the gifts we really didn't want wound up on Christmas, like the sweaters and the clothes.
The socks, the
Um,
underwear, the
well,
robes.
first of all, I love socks. Like, there's no greater gift than socks. But
Good to
yes,
know.
that was all what we got. But this year, so my wife got a Peloton for an early Christmas gift, but
Nice.
um, I wanted to win Christmas, so I wound up buying them their own bouncy house,
Oh wow.
and it is huge. I did not realize how big it was. I blew it up in the garage the other day to test it out, and I've never seen my mother-in-law and my wife's mouths both drop at the same time. Anyway, speaking of, yeah, so this is what happens when your wife insists that every member of the family has a stocking. So I have one, my kids have one, she has one,
The
all the
dogs have
dogs,
to have one.
both the dogs, the cats, my mother-in-law, my mother-in-law's dog. Um, and we have a fireplace and it didn't fit. But anyway, talking about giving back, if everybody stays on LinkedIn, um, in about 15 minutes,
Okay.
what Anna doesn't know is that I have done my Christmas tribute to Anna as a way of giving back to everything that she has given me for the past year. So we had been talking about me doing a video testimonial, and this is going to be a live testimonial that I'm going to be downloading and sending to her to put on her page, because if you have not worked with Anna, she is the most giving, genuine, humble person that has this way of connecting with those that really have never had anybody connect with them before. And she gives you back a sense of self and a sense of purpose that I cannot stress enough. And I go to these events with her, and I'm constantly thinking, my God, Anna should be, she should be selling out stadiums at this point. Um,
It's a
so
journey, not a destination.
it
Just like
is.
the job search, you know?
So if you're listening to me, if you're one of my near 20,000 followers, 40,000 if you go across all social media, if you're looking for a coach this holiday season, you can't find a better one than the person that I'm speaking to right now.
Thank you so much. I mean, I am definitely not your traditional cookie cutter coach. I have
Who wants
my
cookie cutter?
wild kind of innovative ideas, but very tuned in to the people that I coach and really help pull out those unique factors and super strengths that really support them and then help put them in the right path. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll go to my coworkers at Floor and Decor. You know, that is internally you're networking and supporting people as well. Leander's in the house. He and I had an amazing conversation this week. As I've suggested, job seekers network like crazy. I have been doing the same. So happy holidays to you, friend. And I cannot wait to get together in real life since you are here in the ATL with me. That's going to be super fun. But this year, Dan, I'm coming out west again to meet you in real life, meet the girls, meet your family, and definitely hang out because
my hope is that we will get out to the East Coast with my
yeah.
parents being in Florida. So it'd be nice to take a trip down. They've never been on a trip before.
How about Disney? You know, my family, we're like expert Disney planners. So,
well, here's the cool thing.
We also have Disney out there.
well, yes, but it's not the real Disney. My parents actually live in Davenport, Florida, which is 20 minutes door to door from Disney World. So they have season passes and we go all the time. But yeah, I wanted to show you. This is not me doing this. This is a wife thing. This
tutu?
little one has a tutu and then Christmas stocking.
I love it. I love it. I mean, your wife is like me. You have to maximize dressing up the girls like every day as long as they will humanly let you, because before you know it, poof, you're going to have a teenager who I can't even shop for. Like, I took her to a retail store and I was like, okay, Santa's here. Like, pick out the things that you want and I will package them up and put them under the tree, because anything I think is cool is so not cool right now.
Oh, see, I'm in trouble because I'll purposely dress them up goofy. Like, I'll send you pictures from when they were little. I had like, they honestly looked like a little Russian doll at certain points. And it wasn't because I don't know how to dress them properly. It's because I thought it was funny to bring them downstairs and say, hey, honey, look how nice I dressed them. And then see the sheer horror on their face.
No, well, I mean, it's dads have, you know, it's hard work. My husband used to send me pictures like when he actually put an outfit together for my daughter that he was like really proud of. And it would typically be, you know, some kind of skirt with a shirt that was too small with some cowboy boots. It's like always good times.
Haley, can you tell everybody the word that I taught you? Can you say shit?
Oh, no. Haley, say happy holidays.
So for those that are listening, and this will tell you, her first word, can you say shoes?
Oh.
That was her first word.
I love shoes.
Yeah.
Do you wear your mommy's heels?
She actually will lay down and put her leg up and say shoes.
Shoes. Bring me all the fun shoes. I don't wear shoes as much as I used to because I don't go anywhere anymore. So
this kid has 3 pairs of Kate Spade and 2 pairs of Uggs.
Nice.
I'm so screwed.
Susan, me in the house. Oh, and a delivery. So while Dan's doing with that, I want to highlight a couple people that I am just really honored to work with. And one of them is here right now. Her name is Susan Nee. If you all have not connected with Susan, definitely do. She has a new cover image. I want to show her profile real quick, and I will drop her link in the chat. But this is one of my clients, Susan, who is an HR and talent professional that is really passionate about working in the fashion industry, and I have loved supporting her. She's been having interviews like crazy and has been just working so hard. So Susan, I am so grateful for you. Another client that I want to highlight is Shalette Griffin. If you have not connected with her, she's here in the Atlanta area, and she's also in that talent acquisition and compliance space. Super strong Tableau skills, amazing. She's also here in Atlanta. We've had lunch, and I know that she's going to continue doing big things for potential employers here in Atlanta. And then one of my BFFs, Shannon Carrier, she is an HR leader. out in Colorado when I go out to ski sometime, hopefully this year. I hope to meet her. So those are a couple that I have been just really honored to work with recently. But there's been so many people that have impacted my life. June Calaruso has been just a rock in my life. We text daily, support each other through the ups and downs of entrepreneurship. Same with Jessica Williams. If you have not connected with Jessica Williams, the resume finesser, she is a powerhouse and someone that I greatly admire, as well as Jess Smith, who is completing her tapping certification right now and doing some big things to level up her professional skills, but has a lot of strengths in that clarity space. So, if you struggle with career clarity, she's definitely someone to see, if you might want to work with her, as well as Harlene Vasquez, who works with people in the social good industry, working with social workers. She has been also a huge rock and support, along with Ediana Rosen, Selena Young, Valerie Mecki have all been women that I have the honor and privilege to connect with daily. And then, of course, the amazing Judy Fox that I don't know what my life would be like without.
So just a quick question for you. So when you say that Jess is getting her certifications in tapping, so when are we going to see her in the Nutcracker?
Wrong kind of tapping. So tapping, the way I understand it, is to really help you overcome like emotional blocks.
No.
Oh,
sorry.
Okay.
I'll be back.
You can come back. Do you want me to? Well, we've had a Christmas tree is down. The Christmas tree is down, folks, at Dan Roth's house. I'm not sure if you have more than one tree or not, but that was interesting. Let me show you a couple more of these profiles that I was mentioning. So we said Jess Smith, Harlene Vasquez. Just opening up some more browsers here. And if you're still watching or team replay, I would love you to add some links of people that you are grateful for, because I definitely want to connect with them as well. So here are some of the amazing women that I've had the chance to work with. Jessica Williams, who she always has like the best taglines and best sayings, and she'll just come at you with the right information at the right time. Oops, didn't mean to go off that profile. And then Jess Smith is amazing career clarity coach. Absolutely adore her and the work that she does, as well as Harlene. She's in New York and she's been doing more live events in New York. So if you're in that social good or social work space and looking for career coaching support, she is the bomb. And then y'all, if you have not seen Ediana's TikToks, like they are so good. So definitely check her out as well. And then of course, the LinkedIn star herself, June Calaruso. If you missed our delicious dish, it's back in our activity. We definitely had some major glitchy problems when we went live, but super grateful for her. And today is just all about gratitude and sharing who you are grateful for. And today's tip is to do kind of a recap gratitude post, and I will post one later this afternoon, probably in a text post. So just having a hook worthy first couple of lines to get the people's attention, and then highlight the key things that you are grateful for, or the key individuals that really made an impact on you this year. So many people have been amazing influences in my life. Another one is Jared Greer. If you all are looking for someone to motivate you to be your best self, Jared Greer here is a performance coach, and he has a new program called Momentum, which is an app where you can do basically like a 30-day hard type of, here it is. The wheels are about to come off. A Mad 30. So kind of like a, what is that? 45-day hard type of situation. And he was really instrumental in helping me kind of get out of my head around some of my health goals. He's also a phenomenal business coach as well, with the Greer method, and he's got some really cool communities. So if you're not following Jared, I highly recommend it. Another person that I really enjoyed collaborating with this year is the amazing Alex Sheridan, who offers the creative video boot camps and is someone who really inspired me to unleash the creative, as you say, and show up in some of these kind of funny creative videos that I've done in the past. And he has great programs for entrepreneurs and has definitely been a huge source of inspiration for me with the video content. Also, the amazing Veronica, she has been someone that I have worked with that has really helped me unlock all my knowledge and put it in the Job Search Accelerator framework, which has really helped me build this container of 10 weeks to provide transformation, increased confidence, and massive tools in your tool belt as you move through the job search journey. And so I am forever grateful for her and her support, as well as my amazing friend, Judy Fox, who is just a LinkedIn rock star. She mostly works with entrepreneurs and business owners to help them get more visible on LinkedIn. And her coaching is really what has inspired me to show up the way I do on LinkedIn, and has empowered me to support job seekers with leveling up their LinkedIn presence, as I do today. So if you are not following her, definitely check her out. So many people to mention that have, just been a source of support and or collaboration this year. I had so many different guest speakers with the Job Search Angels this past year, and June and Jessica and I are still in conversations about what the future of the Job Search Angels is going to look like. We're thinking about offering some different types of contest or quarterly boot camps that will be quick, hit actionable things that we can do as a community to really support job seekers along their journey. So let me see if I'm missing anyone else. I mean, it's just been a wonderful, I would say, when I reflect back on this year, I think the energy that I've been seeing from Post here and then other places has been a little bit different. You definitely see the posts where people are like, I crushed it. I did all this stuff. It's like, and then you have some of the people that are a little more behind the scenes. And for me personally, I'm grateful for the lessons that I've learned this year, for the awareness to continue really making my mental health and my serenity a priority, which is why I focus on fabulous self-love and that self-care in my program, because if we don't focus on those things, we will not be able to be the best men and women that the universe has intended us to be. So That is just a little bit there. Also, just reflecting back on the year, like I said, for me personally, it has been a learning year where I have been very curious and paid attention to the types of clients that I've enjoyed working with, the work that I especially love doing, and that really amps up my energy versus the work that kind of drains my energy. And that's also kind of a practice and a process that I take my clients through as well. Because if we're not kind of tapped into those feelings as we're going through our day to day actions, we may tend to say yes or attract opportunities that are still misaligned because we are not in that space of awareness that this type of work is hard for me. It doesn't naturally work with how I learn or how I communicate or how I lead. So that is definitely something to, think about as you are setting your goals for 2020 and getting ready to accelerate opportunities into the new year. So I've hit on some of the key people that I'm super grateful for this year. And I mean, I'm just so in awe of this platform and the amazing human beings that I have the privilege and honor to interact with here on the platform. And if you're new to LinkedIn and just getting started on this journey, my invitation is to simply stick around until the miracles happen. And even if you find work and land that dream job, make LinkedIn a part of your regular routine, because people don't realize the power of their network until they are in transition and they realize like how cold that network actually is. And if you can just take a little bit of time each week or each month to have intentional engagement on the platform and strike up conversations and keep those connections warm, you are going to be more inclined to um, more inclined to attract opportunities and be more prepared when things pop up. So I'm watching this stream on my other screen and it's really behind, and Dan's like walking around with Haley. I'm really confused, but hopefully everything is operating correctly. Okay, so I would love to know, sticking around until the miracles happen. Yes, Pamela, awesome. And the thing is to just keep testing things out. I mean, messy action is better than no action. And documenting your journey on LinkedIn, like if I could go back and do things a little bit differently, I think I would have been a little more vigilant in tracking how my posts have done, what converted into coffee chats or more conversations with clients. But bottom line is the impact and the value that we're adding to our connections. And by being willing to take action, we are giving permission to support other people in taking that action. And that is a huge part of my why, because there are definitely days where my energy is lower, or I have writer's block, or I feel like I don't have something of value to say, right? But we oftentimes forget when we're in our own space and we're so close to our own knowledge that we forget that not everyone has that kind of knowledge. And so that's a really good reminder for all of you that are just getting active on the platform and starting to share that leadership voice. Remember that your unique voice and your unique experiences really can add value to people that are just coming on the platform or just need to hear what you have to say. So it's all about that willingness to show up. And I'm grateful every day that I was taught humility and willingness and being a little bit bold, a little bit loud, a little bit wild. I mean, those are the characteristics that attract my ideal tribe and the amazing people that I have the privilege to support through this journey. So I'm not sure if Dan is going to come back. It is 12:30. I'm just going to check my phone here real quick. I don't think he is coming back, but in the chat, don't be afraid to drop a note or a link of someone that you're grateful for. If you do a gratitude post today, please tag me in the comments or include me in that post, because I would love to support your content. And for all of you that have joined consistently, Susan, Pamela, especially Lisa Parker, who has come all the time, June, Manny, Dan. So many amazing people have jumped on these lives with me. And I really am honored by the support. And I truly hope that I have offered value and support through these 24 days. And I'll include the link to the Advent calendar in the comments again, because you can do these activities any time of the year. And so I do recommend that. And I am so grateful for you too, June. I want to come out and see you again soon. So I got a couple last minute things to get out and get done before Christmas Eve activities tonight. I'm going to make I can't wait to see your crafts, June. This looks super fun. I can't tell if you're doing t-shirts or stationery or some of the behind the scenes you've been sharing on Instagram. I'm super curious. But just adding to your skills. You're such a superwoman. I love it. Okay. Well, I think we are complete. And Dan is not coming back because his Christmas tree fell down and it broke. Love you too, Junebug. Have an awesome holiday. I am just so grateful for this opportunity to show up here on LinkedIn and be of service to all you job seekers and career changers. Thank you so much for the support. She says she's making something for me. I can't wait. Yay. I love gifts. Gifts make me happy. So fun. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to get out of here. This says, my outro says I'll see you tomorrow, but I will not see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for all the support. You all are awesome. And you will definitely see me in the new year on a more consistent basis, probably 3 times a month. 1 week focusing on topics behind the recruiter curtain. So inviting all my talent acquisition and recruiter friends as guests. Second week will be around focused and fulfilling job search strategy. So having fellow coaches like June, Jessica, Harley, Adiana, all the experts in my space sharing our experience, strength, and hope. And then finally, the third week will be speakers that are focused on fabulous self-love and self-care. So that will be our flow for 2022 as they are the pillars of my job search accelerator. And if you're interested in working with me in 2022, just go to my profile and book a call and we can decide if my upcoming group course is a good fit for you. I do have a couple spots for one-on-one as well. Everyone have a safe and happy holiday. For those of you that celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas, and I will see you in the new year.